Huh? Hey, Rob. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I was trying. Oh, there you go. I was trying to switch to my stocks tabs, and I just completely forgot what I was doing. Okay. Good morning, Rob. What's up? Let's see what the market's doing today. I saw an article. Also saw my buddy Dan Zanger sent out a newsletter. Actually, another looks like another $63 billion takeover in the drug sector. All right, what's Dan Zanger got to say about the market? Always good to listen to him. He's talking about a triple top on the S&P 500 is what Dan's referring to. I'm assuming NASDAQ as well. This has SPY daily. Oh. Obviously, you need to put the slash in there to get the futures. There's no triple top on this chart. He's looking at maybe the SPX or something. Yeah, nothing definitive there. Okay. We got Riot finally moving a little bit. Overnight going to 4.2. That's a pretty big gain. That's way up here. Well, that's good. Grubhub handily over our little trend line here. We've been watching this one. Popped over the trend line, consolidated. This is a nice little gap up. I wonder what's the news. Citigroup upgrades Grubhub to buy, which means you should sell it. It's even Grubhub. Close enough. About 15% to recent highs. That's not too bad. SpaceX Falcon Heavy delivers all 24 satellites in most difficult launch ever. Oh, that's cool. We have KGKG leading our leaderboard this morning. IIPR, UPLD, CMG. Looks like a lot of red. Roku leading the red. Definitively out of the channel at this stage of the game. I did exit this one yesterday. What's up, Eli? There we go. So Roku out of the frozen rope pattern. It's very, very wide on my chart there. So our buddy Pay is doing down here 0.23%. And Snap also chopping around up here. Not broken anything yet. So it looks like there's some economic data coming out, which may be why we're kind of pausing around here. Market likes to play games in between events. Roku's got a gap, or I'm sorry, Grub got a gap way up here at 103. I don't know if I want to play for that gap exactly, but longer term trend line, bull flag, a gap up today on an upgrade, and it's already coming back. So I can't be too mad at a Grub position. Let's go take a look. We say 103 on Grub. Just up to the highs there. It's like 15%. CMG up 2%. That's a nice gap up in a bull flag situation here for CMG. That could get a nice pop. As Grub already up 7%. Very good volume this morning. If that stays up, that could be a 15+% day for Grub. Afraid I'm already late to that party. Should have bought it over here in a little base. I'm too timid on the trigger these days. Saved me a lot of instances. Cost me a lot of other instances too. I got to figure out a better way to do it. It's a different environment. Our buddy ZTO there yesterday never quite went above our trend line. We were looking at that, so I'll highlight that. Snaps back up. All right, what's up here? We got Riot. Mentioned Grub. Beyond, Save. Spirit Airlines. That's not a bad one. Longer base, short-ish consolidation. That one's not bad. Yeah, that's 32% high. That's quite a bit. Our volume declining now. We had a nice pop up. No major volume on the right side of the chart. Let's see what a save trade would look like getting back to, let's just say 62. That's not bad. Well, it's actually excellent, but yeah, it's very aggressive. It's not even bad if you go out to January. Yeah, Rye was up 13%. That's finally getting a bid for some reason. What if there's news? We saw that this morning too. Nothing major. No major news. Just on a gainers list. Again, it's the worst thing. Yeah, just a note about Riot. Nothing definitively about what could be the reasoning for it. Nasdaq down 1/3%. It looks like, just dropped a little bit more. Let's give the market a little more room here. It looks like. Do another consolidation. Hopefully, just something like this. I don't know, just drew a trend line there. I saw one, so I drew it. What's on sale here today? Let's see if there's any bargains to be had. Roku, breaking through the trend line. That's not an item on sale. It's an item on fire. Team could be on sale if it comes back down to the 50-day moving average. Could be looking for it down there. Twilio. Get rid of my drawing tools. Looks like it's slowing momentum a little bit, actually. Match.com consolidating. After a stellar day yesterday, what did this end up being? 6.7% out of a bounce off the 50-day. That's awesome. AMRN failed to get going a few days ago. ESNT looking a lot like Roku, failing that. Yeah, failing that trend line support. So we're seeing quite a few failures, not too many blue sky breakouts here recently. Etsy failing at what could have been an early entry point. Netflix down today, 0.72%. A little stalling day. Yesterday volume wasn't crazy. We can come back, but right now won't be messing with that one too much. Trade Desk failing at highs. Sherman-Williams, same. Our buddy iRobot can't get off of the floor. Tried that one day and then just gave it all up. Serve's now able to get into highs, so that was looking better than most. Funko coming back down to the breakout point. Looking at the daily chart. ZTO still can't get over that declining trend line. Disney also failing at breakout points. Chegg here, we talked about. Is that the same one we talked about? Failed to get over at that early breakout point. INCY failing at new highs, or recent highs. Not highs, but recent highs. Snap. Not looking dead. Being able to hold up is fairly strong. We'll see what holds. We'll see if it holds or not. Actually, I think I'm still holding Snap. I am. I'm not sure if I should exit defensively or not. I'll give it a little bit of room. Let me throw an alert on this little guy. Create alert. Sorry guys, can't work today. At or below. At or below alert for Snap right there. Okay, Funko pulling back to the trend line. Intuit failing at highs. SE right at highs. So that's bullish. That not coming down at all. IIPR still maintaining after massive distribution day the other day. AMD, it looks like trying to bounce off of that trend line. We discussed that one yesterday. Looks like it not bad. It was really close to that trend line yesterday. And that could have been a good entry point. Still could be a decent entry point. I don't know if I want to take it, though. I have cash today, so I could be looking to be a buyer. Let's say we get a retracement bounce out of this at a minimum. You're talking 32, 32.50. Let's take a look. AMD has no options. Or is stock shed down? Nope. Stock shed is not down. Apparently, they don't think AMD has options. Nope, there we go. Now we got quotes. Cool. What do we say? 20. You say 32? That's not too bad. Hey, you can't wait when they're down here, Eli. That's the problem. You can't wait when they're down here. If I wait on Netflix, I wouldn't have, I would have been screwed. All right. Also haven't made any decisions. Okay. Back to the green. Take-Two Interactive. Still kind of sitting up near highs. Yeah, I'm just doing research here, buddy. That's all I'm doing. I mean, that is a potential trade opportunity with a fairly minor stop loss for a fairly large gain. Just looking at least a 3-to-1 risk reward on that one, so that's not too bad. So 3.81 to, yeah, almost 10%. Just under 3-to-1 risk reward on AMD, which is not bad. Fox F. Looking pretty good. I mean, slight volumes coming into new highs, a little scary to get involved. Although this day, is that breakout volume 197 to 316? Sure, it's very close. 197. Oh yeah, it is. So that is breakout volume for Fox F. Okay, is that Pays? Pays up 4%. Wow. All right, Pays leading our board today. Consolidation looking pretty good here. What were we just looking at? Netflix taking a beating, down 0.74%. So far, me being not greedy yesterday worked out pretty well. Should do that more often. Have a good game, just take it. Just take it. Just take it. That's probably one of the reasons why I did pretty good in 2017, is I didn't get too greedy. I just took big gains. I'm gonna try to do that more. IIPR still holding up fine. Fox. I'm not sure if Pays is actionable. I don't know. Volume's a little light too. All right, let's go up to the global watch list. See what's popping up there. AMD holding nicely up here at daily highs. Grubhub looks like pulled back a tiny bit. Beyond Meat pulling back to something. 3D Systems. This guy has been so hard to do anything with, although it is near extraordinarily low levels. Like, these are all-time lows for... Oh, maybe not. They do look like they're definitely kind of lows for the ages, though. Although it's continually getting down here, so that's not necessarily a good thing. But the obligatory bounce. Yeah, I don't know if I want to jump in front of that. Man, this thing is just relegated into nothingness lately. Okay, let's get rid of that. Jazz Pharmaceuticals. Okay, let me start from the top again. Spirit Airlines. And like I said, I don't necessarily mind a Spirit trade, but oil's not doing too hot, so BIIB. You have a huge gap, my friend. And are you about to clear that resistance? This could be a nice move. There's your 200-day moving average. Maybe you get a trade from there to there. Well, this thing's been on the floor for 3 months. That could be something. And there was just a big drug merger, so maybe it'll see a pop just due to that. That's I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking this. This ain't bad. And Eli, for you, it's crossing the MACD. Is that one of your signals? There's a pocket pivot. There's a few pocket pivots right here on this guy as it tries to rally through to there. I'm actually let's look at IBD's takeover article today, and then we'll take a look at that's not bad, is it, Eli? That's not too bad. Let's look at okay, the article. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, AbbVie and Allergan. Allergan, didn't they already do like a multi-billion-dollar deal? Oh, AbbVie's buying Allergan, so never mind. Yeah, nothing at all about any other stock. It's just like a one paragraph article. Um, but yeah, this one's not bad. A little elevated today, 2%, but I like the general feel of this. The volume. There's a lot of pocket pivots right here on the right side. This thing could just blast off. You see over here at the lows, this has tendencies to run. So let's say this thing even gets up towards, was that 303? Let's say this thing even gets up towards the 300. I got 280 because of the 200 period moving average, but 300 is pretty close. Say it does it by the end of the year. That's going to give a lot more. Yeah, it's okay. Let's keep an eye on it. I want to keep a closer eye on it, but I'm not super enthusiastic, but let's keep an eye on it. At least in terms of my option prices. It is an intriguing chart, though. Man, Starbucks is relentless. Whatever quasi channel there is here, it looks like it's changing. Oh, go away. Come on, software. Starbucks right at the top. Unless this thing goes parabolic on us. That's going to be a tough one to get into. Oh, thanks, Rob. Gap down was from stopping trials on phase 3 testing for Alzheimer's drug. Was that? I'm assuming that was kind of a blockbuster drug for them. This CCC name possibly has to break out from a. I'm assuming it's not going to be a 3 weeks type pattern. It's on the cusp, but no, it is not a 3 weeks type pattern, although it is pretty close. And the daily chart for this thing, not looking too bad, actually. We got high volume on the downside there. Getting back up to the highs. What is this thing? Let's look it up in the IBD. 96 relative strength rating, 66 composite rating. Channel Islands based company provides insights and analytics. Thanks. They don't have any EPS numbers on this thing at all, really. The numbers are massive and weird. I'll just show you. It's just, oh, that's an interesting window that went right to the place I wanted it to. As CCC keeps going. Yeah, so NA on all the EPS change last quarters, 3/4 EPS, but 400% on EPS estimate percent change, which is weird. Negative 240 on this one, 800% on this one. So just really all over the place, all over the place. 122% change in funds owning stock. That's pretty good. I mean, alone, that shows you lots of accumulation. The chart shows you that anyways. Up, down, volumes 1.3, which is pretty good. Not great, but maybe trying to make a move today. Snap and pays. Is Snap trying to go for highs here? Yeah. Looks like it's about to stall. Just stall out. This is where you stall, pays. Or Snap, whichever one you are. Gold. Yeah, gold's doing fantastic, man. I mean, gold's doing awesome. I don't know the best way to play this. Maybe get in a 3 times gold ETF. I mean, we're already a little long in the tooth. Let me search 3 times gold ETF and see what we get. That's probably the best way that I know to play this. UGLD. No, just because gold's breaking out, don't start thinking crazy stuff, Eli. Means you play options, I guess. I don't know. Gold doesn't really move a lot most of the time. Now, obviously, this is a huge multi-year base in GLD. We're going to get to. I mean, let me chart this for a little bit. So yeah, recent resistance up here at about 150 on the GLD, 149 on the GLD. That's kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure if you're going to get to highs here. I mean, you could. That's a major resistance. This is the monthly probably won't give you too much considering it just popped a couple of days ago and we're already 25 days into June. So that's not going to give you a tremendous. Yeah, gold. I mean, let's just say. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of a way to make like at least 100% on it. Otherwise, what the hell's the point? What, you gonna make 20%? Big freaking whoop. We'll do that in a tech stock. Everyone's tripping on gold. I don't really care. 148. Unless you can find a way to make good money, maybe the miners. 148 gets you about, or 145. 148 gets you 100% on a January call. Up to 148. There you go. So, I don't know. For me, maybe that would be the play. I mean, like I said, everyone's freaking out about gold, but it's yeah, Nick. I closed the stream after I saw your thing. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Yeah, in terms of Africa, no, I wasn't actually actively thinking. Emerging markets are always a very interesting opportunity. I mean, the Africa thing just to me seems like there's missed opportunity that people aren't properly taking advantage of, or maybe they've looked into it and the opportunity isn't just there. But yeah, I did talk about it a little bit yesterday in the Crypto Power. Good morning, also Nick. um, no, I'm not actively looking for anything. I mean, I would have to see something in the charts, and the economics on the ground would have to just be stellar. I just stick into my wheelhouse here of charts. Usually, the best thing to do is stick with what you know the best. And BIIB getting up to our trend line. Just a little bit ago, and this thing is already up there, 3 point something percent. Come on. Oh. Time axis problems here too. 369 bars. Ridiculous. No one wants to see 369 bars to the right. Good volume this morning too. Could be a little better, but yeah, I agree, Eli. We're a little bit late to this party, but I do like these pocket pivots. Really good stuff. That's a great one right there. Wish I would have seen it on that day. I'm not sure if I would have bought it yesterday, but looks pretty good. Pays 4%. What were we talking about before I left? I was going to talk about the Africa thing, but yeah, I just stick to my wheelhouse in charts. I mean, it's unless I see a major. Gold's a good example. I mean, yeah, gold's breaking out. It's probably going to be a good trade wherever it goes, but I mean, where's the edge? It's 6%. Come on, man. Pays is up 4% today. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm up like 30% in Snap right now. So why do I care about a 6% move in gold? I really don't. It's just not my wheelhouse, Nothing I need to stress over. My TQQQ is still up 15%. Well, a little less today probably. My portfolio hasn't updated yet. 14%. So, big whoop, Now at the end, we've done much better trading the TQQQ than gold's given us in a decade. I'm not worried about it. Investing in sand? Yes, sand. My biggest investment of 2019. So you can, well, actually, sand doesn't look too bad. Eli, you're on point, my friend. What's going on here? This is actually a pretty good chart. Unless you actually legitimately wanted me to look at sand, and this was your genius way of getting me to do it, getting me to go on a sarcastic rant. But I mean, this actually looks really good. Like a ton of pocket pivots on the right. Like literally trying to break out. Not very good volume yet, but what's this thing? It's like distribution the other day. Ooh, sand in a pocket investment technique. Nice. Nice. What is this thing? Let's check it out on IBD. But yes, I do have a secret workout strategy called pounding sand. It's the key to my beautiful knuckles that I have here, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see them, but they're just gorgeous. Everyone says, you should be a knuckle model. I'm like, I am a knuckle model. I'm the world leading knuckle model. The problem is there's no work for a knuckle model. So my hands are horrible, but my knuckles are beautiful. Okay, red, 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 green, yellow, red, red, red. Pre-tax margin on sand is 21%, which isn't too bad. 1.3 up down volume, not bad. 90 relative strength rating. composite rating of 74. Canadian company engaged in the acquisition of gold streams of properties in Brazil, Canada, Mexico, and Africa. So it's a gold company. Wow, talk about, we just came full circle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end the night there today. Have a good day. Tip your waitress. Knuckle trading. Maybe like like knuckle dragger trading. We'll do that one. I don't know if this is, I mean, this is a beautiful long weekly base too. It's like just starting to break out. Man, this is right in my wheelhouse. Where the hell could this go though? I don't know. I don't know anything about this thing. It seems really weird. Seems very weird. You go to FinViz. Oh, it'd be really fun to do, Eli, if I had any skills, time, or budget, would be to make that gives me a good idea. Make a trader movie about like Rocky, just some dude behind a computer screen, just keeps getting his ass kicked, then comes back and makes like 50 cents on his final trade or something. Eye of the trader, bum bum bum. Yeah, channel breakout, long time trend line breakout, sideways action for like 4 years. I mean, this goes like on a multi-year uptrend. Okay, so it's a 1 billion market cap company. $71 million in sales. Woohoo! PE of a lot. That is is this Amazon? This is the Amazon of the gold market, is what this is. EPS next year is 33%. Quarter over quarter is a lot because their last quarter was really bad. Don't have any insider ownership information, which is kind of strange. Good morning, Ethan. Sand, great company. Who are you, Dixie Bowl, and how do you know Sand is a great company? I do agree with the next volume comment, though, by Kuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. So, yeah, I don't know much about this little billion-dollar company, but it's sitting in a good spot right now. That's usually not my wheelhouse, but maybe with gold going up, maybe you'll see a pop in some of these gold plays. It does have options. So let's see what some strike prices are going out to January. I mean, where could it get to? Easily 747. I think that was you, Eli. I think that was you. Netflix, Roku, still dying on the vine here today. And Sand, a little bit of a breakout right there. I'm kind of intrigued by our new little friend. Let's keep our new little friend for a while. Maybe it'll take the place of NIO, prior to its massive breakdown. But this is actually a good looking, even on the weekly chart. I wish I had longer term options to get up to 15 would be pretty good. That's about a 100-something% gainer. 150, about 150% if it gets up to these all-time highs back in 2012. Not quite sure what the impetus for that would be, but maybe just better gold market. Maybe gold prices go up another 10%. This thing skyrockets. I don't know. Probably not something I can invest in. All right, let's go top down again. How's everybody Grub doing? Oh, it's come down. Grub's come down. BIIB right there again at the breakout point from that early level play. That's not bad. I have Cisco Systems on the watch list on StockShed. Oh, with a big sell-off day the other day. Wow. That's pretty aggressive. Looks like a dark pool trade. Was a majority of that volume, right? Yeah, aftermarket right there. So that was a dark pool sale. Someone wanted to trade away a bunch of Cisco, took some profits, it looks like. But that sand chart actually looks really good. Jazz is a pharmaceutical company. Looks like it's been stuck in a much larger trend. This is one we traded back in 2013 during that massive run. It looks like this one potentially with maybe some moves here. Maybe. This one, like I said, potentially interesting here. I like the much longer, and it is kind of low here, declining trend line. If it can get above this resistance, that could be pretty good for Jazz. I'm gonna throw it down here too. If we have, I don't know, if we go on a little bit of a pharmaceutical rally, that could be good. It's like some selling pocket pivots, unfortunately. I was way too aggressive on my expansion. There we go. Yeah, quite a few selling pocket pivots in this area, though. But definitely a series of higher lows and lower highs. Yeah, actually that's an undercut. So interesting right there in Jazz. We'll have to keep an eye on that. BIIB stalling right there. I need to look at more weekly charts. I need to find another one of these big weekly winners for me. They don't come along very often, but they do pretty good when they do. Oh, I'm still on a monthly chart up here. Yee. There we go. I'd much rather have a weekly. Yeah, market down 0.37%. Not too bad, but definitely lower. INVA, no major. A Biomed. Here's one that we were drawing. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before we were drawing lines on this. You can see it oscillating here on the minute chart or the 5-minute chart on my right here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Pretty solid resistance around the 253 level. Currently, could give way. I mean, it's just a 5-minute chart. You don't pay it a lot of attention, but and a couple of pocket pivots and very, very choppy price action. I'm not sure what's in the pipeline, but I do like this weekly chart. A very, very bullish pattern. A break of that could be a pretty good move up. Progressive. I'm getting quotes on my house and car insurance right now. They may get my money. We'll see. Go long Progressive if they get my $150. Carvana here, which has kind of been a leading stock, going a little flat. Could form another base here. Looks like it's in the middle of that. ACB, we've had this one here before, and it's doing okay. No major breakouts quite yet. Looks like it's in the middle of a pretty wide range. STZ Constellation Brands. This one also in a larger consolidation. We got a trend line. Can wait for it to get over that. Funko testing the trend line. See if all this volume yesterday came in on the drops or on the pops. Drop with some bottom buying. The drop, pop, and some after hour shenanigans. Generac generators. Spike in here. How did we miss this one? How did we miss this thing breaking out? Where's my pocket pivot scanner? What the heck? Look at that. Wow. We were on top of this thing for a minute too. Well, not like every day, but we definitely charted this thing out. Another gold bug. Yes, Jake, buy gold and get yourself 8%. Illumina. Trying to get up to highs here. You've had this one in a pretty large cup and handle for a while now. 27%. That's definitely within range for cup and handle. We don't have a handle quite yet on the weekly chart, so that's still forming, but looking good. Put this also on the actionable list, if it's not already. It's getting so big, I don't know what's on here. As ETO looking pretty good today, bouncing off of some low levels right there, some support at about 1897. And I think this was our double bottom base, right? Yeah, this is a potential double bottom, so 20% for this guy would be way up here. 24, it's called 24 bucks. I think we did this already for ZTO. Nice flag on the right too. It's just a few days consolidation before it attempts a breakout. So if it does attempt the breakout, not bad. I guess I don't need to hit enter when I enter a price, do I? Not bad. It's okay. Even from here, when it breaks out, it'll be even worse, unfortunately. I could go to October. Moves. Yeah, at least for me, Jake, yeah, gold just moves too slow. It's not in my wheelhouse. Like, if you look at the GLD, it's only up like 6%. And I was saying my snap trade is up about 40% right now. So I don't necessarily have to be chasing gold or interested in gold to make decent returns in the market when Snap's given really good returns. You know, it's just a minor move in a stock is, you know, producing really good returns. So I'm not going to go chase that and just get all, because it's like the cool thing to do. It's like everyone buying a Tesla, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, I want to buy a Tesla, but it's not in my wheelhouse right now to do that. So, or whatever the cool thing is, whatever you feel like you need to good to protect yourself against what? What are you going to buy with gold? Not going to buy anything with. You watch too much Fox News, Jake. All right, let's go take a look at it. Here's gold protecting you. Here, let me show you. Let me show you all the protection you're getting with some gold. With the gold. Oh, it's like Bitcoin bottomed out there and popped up again. What do you know? Okay, so let's chart here some GLD. So you can get, let's go to the weekly chart on all this protection. So much protection happening here. Yeah, let's just do the S&P 500. Does this go out to 2005? 2004? Oh yeah, that was a crazy bubble. I was actually thinking of this flat time, which is like the last 10 years. Or 10 years B. 2009. So 10 years, there's your gold protection. But actually, yeah, prior to that, actually gold outperformed pretty good. At least the general market. So gold rallied 359%. Yeah, Jake, you may have won that one in terms of that longer term chart. It's going back 15 years. So maybe if you're thinking past just the next cycle, maybe I'll change my mind a little bit here if we're gonna revisit that. That's all I get for monthly though. I can't go past monthly.
Dad,
Yeah.
may I please check what supermarket?
You can get dressed for the day. Let's get a different chart. Let's do gold versus S&P 500. Well, that's the 2000. Oh, that kind of covers our gap a little bit right there. See, gold did go on to have a bit of a tear right there. It's from 83. Oh. Trading view. Yeah, this is from 2004. So they're pretty even in 2004. And is that when it peaked in 2011? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In 2011 is when it peaked. So, of course, they're going to stop the chart there. So let's see. So S&P took a crap right there, and gold went on to shelf right there in Eclipse. Actually, it's not too bad. Actually, not too bad at all. If you view it versus just the S&P, if you view it from that perspective, from not like a normal position. I guess I was thinking it would just be a normal trading position, but interesting. Let's go check that out a little bit more. So maybe triple gold. Maybe do some triple gold if gold's going to rally and if last time I had a big rally, the market stalled out. Of course, I don't know if we have 2008 coming along. I don't know if those two things are necessarily correlated. The S&P fall. Oh, that's 2001. I'm not sure if this is correlated to this. It really would have to be. So they ran together for a little while here. That's also during hyperinflation too. At least money supply inflation into the economy. Another picture of this? Oh. Well, it was fine. I wasn't really mad at it. Gold returns last 20 years, going back to 1999. So is that at the bottom of the bubble? No, S&P goes, okay, no, we go right there. There we go. The scales are just off. Since 1980. Wow. Gold divided by S&P. This guy's predicting gold at middle of 2019. He's a little bit wrong about that, but That's okay. Yeah, you look at those gold charts from longer back. Here's a different one. S&P. There's gold. So, what is this? Oh, silver. Okay. Not really looking at silver. I have no idea what that is. What's that? Which three gold stocks beat every S&P? Oh, let's look at those guys. Wheaton. That name sounds familiar. I don't have Wheaton. Oh. Wheaton Press WPM. I was actually going to give that a shot. So they say these guys beat beat the top 26 S&P 500. This was before. Yeah, this was back in the oil days. This is way back in the oil days. Don't do silver. It doesn't do halving in a few months. Nice. My cursor's on there, but my Franco Nevada. This is another one. That's looking pretty good. What the IBD's what? KL? KL is a gold company that's just rallying through right here, just on a tear. Look at that, from $1 in 2015. Who the hell's buying that? Well, whoever they were, they're doing really good right now. And then Royal Gold. It's pretty slow to respond here. Royal Gold also trying to break out into some highs. Maybe the play would just be a 3 times gold ETF. I wouldn't mind that. I never thought about the S&P potentially stalling out, and I think that's probably what that chart showed, is that maybe S&P will stall. Maybe that's why you're seeing a lot of money going into gold right now. There's a potential for that. So there's the UGLD. So that's going from, does that have options? Nope. No options on a 3 times leverage ETF? So yeah, you're potentially looking at some really good gains. Let's go monthly on UGLD if it's gonna break out on us here. Let's time axis. There you are. Yeah, everyone's waiting. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you can fill that gap. It's 166%. All right, Eli. Take it easy, buddy. Where'd that gap be? Is that big drop down here? Yeah, that's our target up there apparently for UGLD. So that would be 166% gain. Well, but here's the thing, it won't do 166% in 9%. It'll do 27% in 9%. So I would say if you want to play gold, trade the 3 times ETF. That's going to be I think that's going to be my play. And with a nice breakout like that, maybe wait for the pullback to the breakout point. It may come at some point. Actually, guys, about 7:30 something. I think I'm going to call it a day too. Maybe do some more research on my own a little bit later. But think about the whole gold thing and how that may affect upcoming future in a little bit here for investing. So, but I'm going to get out of here. All right, guys, have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. And, yep, today's Tuesday, so I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys, take it easy. See you in crypto later. Bye-bye.